So overall, this code sets up a basic web application with users a sign up and login functionality using Firebase Firestore for the data storage and password hashing for the security. So these are my HTML pages, and this is my CSS page, and this is my key.jsyn page, and this is package.jsyn. Hello everyone, I am Nikita from CSCC. Today let us talk about how to make a web application. So these are the required modules which we have to install in our command prompt, and this is an Express application. So it initializes an Express application, and this is the Firebase initialization. So here the service account loads the Firebase service account credentials, and this admin.initialize app, it initializes the Firebase app with the service account credentials. So here the const tb get firestore, it initializes the firestore database. So this app.post, it defines sign up submission route. That is, it handles post request to sign up submit, and it also extracts username, email, and password from the request body, and it also checks if a user with the provided email already exists. If the user exists, responds with a message indicating that the account already exists. If the user does not exist, adds a new user to the Firestore users collection with a hash. So it catches and logs any errors during the process. So this app.post of login submit, it represents the login submission route. That is, it handles post requests to login submit, and it also extracts username and password from the request body, and it searches the user's collection for the user with the provided username, and it initializes verified and user variables to track verification status and user data, and it iterates over the search results and verify the password for each using the password hash dot verify. And if verification fails, responds with login failed message. And it catches and logs any errors during the process. So this app dot listen off, this represents the server initialization. So it starts the server on port 3000 and logs a message to the console indicating that the server is running. So now let us see our dashboard.tjs file. So here is my dashboard.tjs file, and this is my HTML code, and this is my JavaScript code. So here in this JavaScript code, here document.getElement by ID. So in this line, it selects the HTML element with the ID search button and adds a click event listener to the selected button, which triggers a function when the button is clicked. And it also defines an asynchronous arrow function to handle the click event. Using async allows the use of await inside the function. So here, const query, it fetches the user input and constructing API URL. So here it selects the HTML element with the ID search input and retrieves the current value entered in the input field and stores the input value in a constant variable called query. So here const API and const URL. Here const API, it stores the API key in a constant variable, and const URL, it constructs the URL for the TMDB API request from uh, template literals and encodes the user input to, to be safely included in the URL. So here we use the try catch method. Here it fetching the data from the API, and a try catch block to handle potential errors during the fetch operation, and sends a request to the constructed URL and awaits for the response. So here await and it also converts the response data to JSON format. Here uh, in this try catch we use if. So this is known as the handling the API response. So here it checks if the response is successful and contains results. And it also calls the display results function to show the search results, and calls the clean error function to clear any error messages, and calls the show error function to display an error message. And catch error means it handling the fetch errors. So here it catches any errors that occurs during the fetch operation and logs the error to the console and displays a generic message to the user. And here function display results of results. It is used for displaying the search results, and in this it defines a function called display results that takes results as an argument, and it selects the HTML element with the ID results and clears any existing content in the results container. Here we use results dot for each method, so it iterates over each movie in the results array, checks if the array has a so here const result item, it is used for creating a new div element and adds the class result item to the new div element. And here const image, it is used for adding a movie poster. And here const title, it is used for adding the movie title. And here const release date and const overview. So these two are required for adding release date and overview. And here const rating is for adding the rating in my output. And here mm, results container dot append child, it is used for adding result item to the results container. And here this is used for displaying and clearing error messages. So here function dot show error, it displays an error message. And here const error, it means it selects the error message element and makes the error visible, and selects the error message text, clears any displayed error message, and hides the error message element. So this completes the detailed explanation of the code. This script allows users to search for movies using the TMDB API, displaying results dynamically and handling errors gracefully. So now let us see the output. First, we have to go to terminal and we have to run node app.js file, and it displays server is running on port 3000. Now we have to go to Google and we have to run localhost 3000 signup.html, and we give username like password, and then um, it displays login page. Here login. So here is the dashboard page. So here like welcome to your dashboard, and we have to search for a movie, and it displays all the results which have started with the given name like Mr. Perfect and etc. Thank you.